The Bearcats fall on the road to USF, 72-52, your final score, joined now by head coach Jamelle, Elliott. And we talked about it earlier this week. This is a team that can put up points quickly, and we saw that in a couple runs tonight from them, and that seemed to be the big difference maker in this.
Yeah, they had a run in the first half, got up 16, we cut it to 11 to go in the half, got another run in the second half. I told them, we did it once, we can do it again. We just didn't have enough in us to sustain that second run that they had in the second half. Credit to Jose and their basketball team. They're really good at home. They knock down open shots when they need to. Now we know they're number 2 in the league. They are where we want to get to. And this is going to be this was a measuring stick game for us to see where we are. I thought we competed hard for 40 minutes. I thought this was probably the best offensive half court we've run in a very long time. We knew we was going to get played man-to-man for 40 minutes. I challenged my players to know our offensive sets. They knew them for the most part. So, we trying to grow out of every game we play, win or lose. And today, once I watched the film, I'm sure I'm going to see some things we need to grow in, but I also think I'm going to see some things that we did exceptionally well based on the scouting report and what we was trying to do tonight.
We talked about USF's ability on offense. You did manage to hold them to 42% shooting from the field. I think 27% from three. It seemed like the second chance points also were a big factor in this.
It's hard to win basketball games when you get out-rebounded by 22. It's almost impossible. So, the one thing that we have to get better at, and I know we're not the biggest team, but we got to have maximum effort. We got to do what we have to do physically to get some over-the-back calls. We have to be in positions to be able to rebound the ball. And that's what we're going to work on. That's one of the things that, throughout the season, we've been getting beat up a little bit, by getting out-rebounded. So we know it. Now it's time to embrace getting better at it, and I think we will.
You mentioned earlier about the learning aspect of it. And this team, we've seen the team learn over the course of the season from game one to where we are now. USF is a team that's kind of been in the top echelon of the league. And your team came into this one saying, hey, we believe we are in that echelon. So you could tell by the way that they played out there. Again, it seemed like a couple runs were the difference. But the general look and attitude of this team was, hey, we belong here.
You got to have confidence if you're going to win games. And confidence comes with preparation. And we were prepared. So by us being prepared, I think we knew that we would have a chance, but we also needed to do certain things in order for us to be successful. And one of those things was to try to keep it as even as possible in a rebound battle, and we didn't. Now, offensively, I thought we got some open looks. I'm going to watch the film. Maybe we settled for some threes early and too often, though we had the opportunity. Going into the game, our game plan was to get the ball inside. I'm interested to see how much we did that. But we did some really good ball movement. We shared the ball well in a bunch of those possessions. So, hey, on to the next. We want to put this one behind us. We have one more juggernaut that we have to play next Tuesday. Get better in that game is the goal. Compete in that game, show up for that game is the goal. But then after that, we need to get back to what we've been used to, and that's hopefully winning games.
And that game is UConn coming up on Tuesday. Your team does have that kind of weekend bye coming up this week. Good chance to kind of get a little bit of rest, get everybody kind of back to 100%, and get ready for that final stretch run.
That's the plan. You probably need more than 4 days to prepare for UConn, but we're not going to concentrate so much on them. We're going to concentrate on getting better for us, because I don't know, from a scouting perspective, we're going to prepare just as much, but we also need to fix some things that's been kind of nagging at us all year long. Rebounding, one-on-one accountability, things like that we need to fix so that we can continue to grow and be a better basketball team.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. We'll see you on Monday as we preview the UConn matchup.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's head coach Jamelle Elliott as the Bearcats fall on the road at USF, 72-52, your final score.